We know a lot about the universe, but how much we know about our own body? So, today in this video, we will explore the smallest unit, that is a self-sustaining unit, that is our cell. The cell is the structural and functional unit of life. We all know that. But the more you will know about the cell, the more you will get amazed. So, let's dive into it. We know our whole body is made up of cells. But have you ever seen a cell? No. See, we cannot see the cell by our unaided eyes. We need a microscope to see a cell. But have you ever wondered why cells are so small? Why they need to be infinitely small? See, a cell performs different metabolic activities, and for that they require different nutrients such as oxygen gets in the cell, carbon dioxide moves out the cell, and this is performed by the simple process known as diffusion. See, diffusion takes longer time to get in the cell. So, what was the solution? See, what happened, we can keep the volume intact but we can increase the surface area. So now you can see oxygen and carbon dioxide can move out at a faster rate because the cell is small and it has to cover a small distance. So this gives you the answer why the cell is small. And another thing to add with it is, we know cell carries the most important thing, that is the genetic material. The cells are made to keep the genetic material, so they are of perfect size to accommodate our genetic materials. Cells are not that simple as we think of. They are very complex. A single small cell can perform all the metabolic activities. They can respire, they can reproduce, they can produce proteins, and all these occur within a cell with the help of their different organelles. Broadly, there are two major types of cells: eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. Whatever may be the types of cell, four things always remain same in all the types of cell. That is, all cells have a plasma membrane or cell membrane. All cells contain cytoplasm. All cells contain genetic material, that may be DNA or RNA. And all cells contains ribosome. Their structures may be different, but they all contain ribosome. Now, so what is the basic difference between a prokaryotic cell and a eukaryotic cell? As the name signifies, prokaryotic cells do not have a well-defined nucleus and they do not have membrane-bound organelles. They have genetic material, but that is not bounded by any organelle. But in case of eukaryotic cells, the genetic material is bounded inside a membranous structure, that is nucleus, and they have some organelles. So, they can perform different complex functions. If we compare prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, prokaryotic cells are simple cells. The example is bacteria. They are always unicellular. In case of eukaryotic, they are more advanced and complex cells. They are found in plants and animals, fungi, protists, all the higher group of organisms. Eukaryotic cells have organelles. Organelles are like small organs within the cell that performs different functions. They have a unique function to perform. They include nucleus and other membrane-bound parts. See, organelles are suspended in a jelly-like substance known as cytoplasm. Let's start with the most important organelle of the cell, that is the nucleus. The nucleus is the control center of the cell. It decides what to do and how to do. It contains the genetic material, that is DNA or RNA. DNA remains in a suspended form in the form known as chromatin. And during cell division, this chromatin condenses to form chromosome. Nucleus also contains nucleolus, which is the site of ribosome synthesis. And nucleus is covered with a membrane which contains some pores, and those pores are known as nuclear pores. Ribosome produced by the nucleolus comes out from the nucleus through nuclear pore. After coming out, they may remain freely suspended in the cytoplasm, or they may get attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. After getting attached with the endoplasmic reticulum, they form rough ER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum, and they perform an important function of synthesizing protein. Depending upon the attachment of ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, or abbreviated as ER, can be divided into of two types. One, ribosome attached to it, known as rough ER, and ribosome without ribosome, known as smooth ER. Ribosome attached to the ER, they have a simple function of synthesizing protein and packing it. Endoplasmic reticulum are like tube-like passage which helps the protein to pass and get packed into small vesicles, whereas smooth endoplasmic reticulum produces lipids and cholesterol. They have one more important function of detoxification, that is breaking down of toxins. Protein and other substance synthesized in endoplasmic reticulum comes out in small vesicles. Vesicles are small membrane-bound containers, vesicle transport materials inside the cells. Materials synthesized in endoplasmic reticulum are packed in vesicles and moved to the Golgi apparatus. In the Golgi apparatus, the proteins are modified. They may be folded to give secondary and tertiary structures, or some carbohydrates and lipids may get attached to it. Golgi apparatus are like shipping part of the cell, where materials comes in vesicles and moves out in vesicles. Mitochondria is the powerhouse for both plant and animal cell. They perform cellular respiration and produces ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate or ATP gives energy for all the metabolic activities. Now, mitochondria looks like a bacteria. So, according to some scientists, or according to endosymbiotic theory, it is assumed that the bacteria became the part of the eukaryotic cell. Bacteria gives ATP. In return, it gets a place to stay. And this theory can be justified by the fact that mitochondria have their own DNA. Centriole is an organelle which is exclusively found in animal cell. It is not found in plant cell. Centriole is a part of centrosome. During cell division, they initiate the formation of spindle fiber that pulls the chromosome to the opposite ends of the cells. One of the interesting type of organelle is lysosome. They are actually a bag full of digestive juices. They are often known as garbage collector or housekeeper organelle because they collect the cell debris or the worn out part of the cell and digest it. They are also responsible for apoptosis. When the lysosome pops, all the digestive enzymes comes out from the lysosome and it digests the entire cell. So they are known as suicide bags. Cytoskeleton gives the physical structure to the cell. It maintains the shape of the cell and it helps the cell to move. Cytoskeleton is made up of two types of things. That is, one microtubules made up of tubulin, they are tubular in structure, and microfilament, they are thread-like substance. These two give the compressional support and the tensional support in order to maintain the shape of the cell. Now we will learn about some organelles which are exclusively found in plant cell. Such as, like in plant cell, they have a large central vacuole. This large central vacuole contains water. They are actually a bag-like substance, a container containing water. They help to maintain the shape and turgidity of the cell. Small vacuoles may be present in plant cell and contractile vacuoles are present in some protistans. The photoautotropic plants have another specialized organelle known as chloroplast. Photoautotropic means those plants which require sunlight for production of food. And chloroplast is a site where photosynthesis takes place. They are green in color due to the presence of a pigment known as chlorophyll. Chlorophyll can trap the solar energy which is required for photosynthesis. Now we have come to the end of the video. In this video, we have discussed about the cells. Cells may be of two types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Whether it is prokaryotic or eukaryotic, they have four things in common. That is the cell membrane, the genetic material, ribosome, and the cytoplasm. The basic difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic is, in case of prokaryotic cell, they lack nucleus and the different organelles. Some organelles are exclusively found in plant cell and some are exclusively found in animal cell. In this video, I have just given the overview of the cell. The organelles also perform different other function. There is so many new things to be discovered about the cell. Cell is actually the mysterious chamber present inside your own body.